Good morning, friends. Hi, it's so good to see you today. So I was thinking today when I woke up, I have my dog named Monty that you've all, I think, met before. He is under the table right now. Can you hear the crunching noises? Listen. He's playing with his toy under there. And I had a decision to make. I could either take his toy away from him so that we would have a nice quiet daily meeting, or I could let him have some happiness and joy under there. So I've made a decision to let him play. So if you hear any crunching noises under the table today, that could be Monty, okay? So if you hear that, let me just see if I can show him to you really quick. There he is. Can you see him on there? Oh, there's Monty. Hey, Monty boy. Okay, and there's his little toy under there. So I think if we hear him munching and crunching under there, we'll know he's just a happy guy, okay? Let's let him come up for a second. Give us some licks this morning. Hi, Monty. Oh, there he is. He has one of those tongues that never stops. He just licks and licks and licks and licks and licks. He's so happy all day. So today I was feeling happy and grateful that he's part of my life because he never, ever stops showing me love. Right, Monty boy? Who's a good boy? It's Monty. All right, I'm going to put him down so he can go play with this toy now. I love you so much, handsome boy. Okay, down you go. Okay, let's get rolling today. Gotta wipe off all those licks. There were so many licks, Monty. Okay, so let's get rolling today. I wrote something on my paper here today. It says, today is for you. What will you do? Bless you, Monty. What will you do? So if today is a day that's just for you, what will you do today, right? That's kind of a fun thing to think about because a day is like a present that we get each time when we wake up. And we have some choices to make. What will we do with this very special day that we've been given, right? So I hope that today you bring some joy and happiness to yourself and those people around you, right, guys? So I thought that I would start today with a little bit of art because I like to do that. I'm just going to draw this kind of a funny thing I saw. It looks like almost like a little, I don't know if you're going to be able to see what this is. Let me just get it rolling here and you tell me what you think you see here. Okay. Now, some of these things that I draw here, Mrs. Wise, you know, I like to draw, but I don't think I'm an artist. I think I just think it's fun to draw. Can you hear Monty under my table? He's being crazy under there. But he's having some joy and happiness, so I'm not going to stop him today. I'm going to let him go. I'll let him be his crazy little self today. Okay, what do you think this could be I'm making here? I don't know. I see lots of cool lines, kind of some straight lines and some wiggly lines. Oh, I see some lines do this. I wonder what this could be today. Does that look like a bird to you? It looked like a bird to me too. I was thinking this morning when I was waking up about how I love hearing those birds in the morning. I don't think this bird is outside my window. This looks like almost like a peacock or something. But I thought that would be a fun thing to start drawing today. All right, let's see what we can make here, guys. And we'll just make this kind of quick today. Again, I've got these special markers here, but another day I'll paint with just, you know, some water and regular markers for you so that you can see how to do that. You know how much I love to just put tons of water on my paper and then add color, right, guys? I kind of go a little crazy sometimes. I just add all kinds of water here. You do that with a paintbrush, sometimes even a Q-tip, right? Oh, Monty, what is it, buddy? Sometimes he does that if he wants to get a different toy out. Mrs. Wise is going to help him just get a different toy. What toy do you want, Monty? You want a different one today? What is it that you're thinking, buddy? You want one of those toys, handsome? There you go. There you go. All right. I think he got a toy he wants now. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. All right. No, boy. I think you're all set over there, pal. We'll add some blue over here. Let's make this bird with some blue. That looks so pretty. Doesn't that look awesome? Let's see what else we could add. We just added lots and lots of colors today. What if we added some yellow and orange here to his beak? Mrs. Wise is just going to add some pretty crazy colors all around. I'm going to add some, looks like flowers on this feather tails here, his tail feathers, all kinds of different colors here. What else could I add? Maybe I'll add a little bit of red here even. Let's see if I can do that. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a good looking bird, huh guys? My water already soaked up, so I'm gonna add a little more. Add a little bit more here. Yeah. I know this is taking a little longer than usual, but sometimes taking your time with some things that you enjoy is fun. All right, let me add maybe a little bit. This is going to sound crazy, but I think I might add a little bit of purple here. Just to add some big flat pieces of purple. Let's see. Look at that color. Look at that color that comes across. Lots and lots of purple through here. That looks gorgeous. Mrs. Wise feels happy when I see colors mixing together. I know some of my students, we do some color mixing. It's so much fun. It feels like science, doesn't it? Sometimes when we overlap one thing with another, it feels like science. I love that. All right, let's see what we can do here now. Let's add some fatter pieces here like this. I just love adding color wherever you feel like you want to, right guys? Look at that. Look at, I can add some gray under there. Look at how cool, we can give it a little depth there. All right, now I'm gonna add some leaves. I don't know why. Sometimes I think about adding some flowers and colors here to this bird's tail. You'll be happy to know that Monty found just the right toy under there. He's very happy now. Okay, this is starting to look like something I'm proud of. I love when that happens. Okay, let's see here. Okay. See what else we can find here. Right. So what if we just add some dark color here and maybe even one through here. Looks kind of like this. That looks so pretty, doesn't it? Yeah, we can even add maybe some glimpses of coolness there. We'll even add like just big blotches up here. Mrs. Wise is getting crazy over here, guys. Mrs. Wise is getting crazy. I think it's gorgeous. So I wonder, today is for you. What will you do? I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more color to this and I'm gonna call it done. What do you think? What a good looking guy. Maybe I'll add just little bits. Sometimes I just make different flowers, just little different colors, and I make them just different sizes. See that? Makes it look kind of cool. I love that. All right, let's do one more color. What should I do? Maybe some, you guys want some yellow? Big bright bits of yellow here. Oh yeah, this thing needed a little yellow. I'm glad I decided on that. Look at how pretty that looks. Okay, this is kind of a big messy thing, but boy, oh boy, do I like it. So today is for you. Oh, it came out beautiful. Look at that. I can even add a little bit of yellow here too, down there. Aw. All right, boys and girls. Today is for you. What will you do? I hope that you choose to be kind to the people around you, right? And to show love and compassion to everyone that you live with. Mrs. Wise is putting away my markers so that it won't get too messy around here. All right, we'll come back to this at the end. Not too bad, huh, guys? Looks pretty. All right. Let's get rolling with some more daily meeting. All right. So, of course, I want to welcome my friends who maybe haven't been here before. I love my own students, so I get to see my classroom sometimes, right, guys? And I miss you so much. And I hope that you make today a really great day. I miss you so much, but I'm so glad that we get to spend our time together here. So let's make the best of it. Ready, guys? It is April. Wait, I didn't do any of my important talk. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. My important talk for today. That important talk about feelings is very important. It's important to kind of take inventory. That's a thing that we say sometimes, is to think about how you're feeling. Because if you think about how you're feeling, then you can kind of put things in perspective for yourself each day. So today, Mrs. Wise is feeling happy. Let me see. I wasn't really feeling upset at all today. I was excited when I found that Monty found a toy that he really liked. That made my heart smile. And today I am feeling safe in my heart because I'm in my house where I know people love and care about me. All right. And of course, we have our paper that talks about all the things that we can do just in life. Sometimes it feels good to just get a hug. Mrs. Wise got one of those this morning from my daughter Sophie and one from my daughter Sabrina, and that made me smile and feel happy. All right. Let's see what else we have today. Okay. Let's switch right into our April calendar time. All right, boys and girls, let's start by counting together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. What comes next? 30. Boys and girls, today is the last day of April. I wonder what we need for our pattern. You know, we could go through it again and do flower, egg, butterfly, flower, egg, butterfly. But by now, I think we might be able to just think about what patterns we see. If I see that yesterday was an egg, I can look in my pattern and find another egg. Where's an egg? Oh, here's one. What came after my egg? A butterfly. You're right. So I'm just going to grab it, you know, and put it right here. And I know it's right because I can see the pattern going up. Do you see all my butterflies? All my flowers are here. All my eggs are here. Do you see there's a pattern here on my calendar? Yeah. And of course, if we wanted to go through it and check it, we could. But I think that we can tell right here that today would be a butterfly, right? So it's okay to go through and count and think about our pattern out loud. But if you notice a pattern there, you can just use a good strategy is to look back and use the information that we have there to tell us what to do today, right? So yeah, so yesterday was my friend Matthew's birthday, and I heard that he had some spaghetti and meatballs for dinner last night. He was so excited about that. That was what he wanted for his birthday. Sometimes on special days we get to have those special choices, right, guys? Okay, so today is, all right, we have to see now. We know the date. Let's go straight up. Today is Thursday, okay? So let's look. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. What day would tomorrow be? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow will be Friday. But guess what? Tomorrow, if tomorrow's Friday, look, I don't have any more days down here. I think tomorrow will be our new month of May because it looks like today we filled up our April calendar. Look at that. It looks beautiful. It's all full. So tomorrow will be a new calendar. It won't say April on the top tomorrow. Tomorrow it will say May. Mrs. Wise will get it ready for us. Okay, guys? So what I want to look at is that today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. So good. All right, let's move forward. And I will circle April for today, but tomorrow I'll circle May. All right, let's do our Macarena. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Good job. So tomorrow I'll erase April with you and we'll circle May. Right, friends? So exciting. Let's add one block here. Mrs. Wise is just going to write down that today. Okay, ready? So here we go. So if we have one group of 100, then this one looks just right. I see that we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 10. And how many extra ones do you see here, boys and girls? Just one. You're right. So let's erase this 0. And let's add the number 1. What's that number poem for the number 1? Do you remember? Straight line down, and then we're done. That's the way we make the 1. Good. So now what do I have to erase here in this number? 1, 3, 1. 1, 3 up. I have to erase this one and put that number 1 there. All right, my good friends, let's look at this together. 100, 110, 120, 130, 131 days that I've known you. Super job. So let's move our shadow box over here to 131. We'll add a star for today into a new 10 frame here because yesterday we filled up that other 10 frames. So we get to start a new one today, right? So we can count by groups of 10 because I see that this 10 frame is full. We'll say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Would you help me? 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 131. Super job. Let's check and see what's next. Oh, we have to check our weather today. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we'll think about a brand new weather chart because it will be a new month. Just close this thing out here. Monty's shaking like crazy. He's being very active today. Don't know what he needs. Mrs. Wise will have to attend to him later and make sure that he has everything he needs to. Look at him. He really wants to be part of our group today. All right, let's go tiptoe over to the window. Turn it right around. All right, what's the weather like out there today? What do you think? Look at the sky. I think it's a cloudy day. I think today is cloudy, and I do see that the trees are dancing. So I think it's cloudy and windy. All right, friends? Tiptoeing back over to my spot at my dining room table. This room that we're sitting in is really where Mrs. Wise eats her meals with her family. This is my dining room, right, guys? My little friend is back. My little friend is back. Hi. Yeah, makes me happy. Thanks, Monty. All right, friend. All right, so we learned that today, we were just talking that today is cloudy. So I'll make another cloud over here. And you said that it was also windy. So I'll put a little bit of wind over here. And I think we can make it a little smaller because I don't think it's real big wind today, just kind of little wind. So today is cloudy and it is windy. All right, my friends. Let's add a tally mark for today. And then I noticed that here, I got to make one in a new group because yesterday we shut the door. So today I have to start a new group, right, friends? So in each group that is finished here, this group is not finished yet, but in this group, all these groups, I see that we have got groups of 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would you help me? 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130. Should I say 135? Not yet, because that group is not full yet. So I say 130, 131. Really nice. 131 days I've known you. Let's stand for that pledge. Everybody up, hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, friends. All right, we have a lot of work to do today. So Mrs. Wise is going to click right on out of here. Actually, I'll just leave that up. And Mrs. Wise will head on over here. Okay, our calendar skills are done. Let's check on those butterflies today. I have them right over here. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum, do-do-do-do-do. So pretty soon, we'll have to let these butterflies go. I think maybe on the weekend. On the weekend, it's supposed to be beautiful weather, and that will be just the right time, I think, to put these butterflies outside, okay? So Mrs. Wise is going to leave my camera where it is today, and I am going to come on in here with my hand and see if my friends want to hop on. My friend Kellen thought that this was very funny yesterday when I was putting him on my finger and Logan, right guys? Oh no, that guy got flipped onto his, there we go. Did you guys think that was funny yesterday? Well, I'll see if they want to hop on again today. I don't know if they want to. Oh my gosh. That guy does not want to. This guy want to come on my finger? Come here, you. Do you want to come on? Nope. I don't know if my friends want to come on my finger today. Oh, there we go. Look at that pretty butterfly. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Look and see those wings opening and closing. Look at that. Wow. Hang on tight, Mr. Butterfly. Oh no, he fell. He's okay, don't worry. But what I'm noticing with these butterflies is that they've been practicing opening and closing their wings a lot, because I think when they get outside, when we let them go, they'll have to practice flying, right? So they're practicing inside this enclosure, their habitat right now. They've been practicing all of that opening and closing. And I know inside that, that purple flower, Mrs. Wise puts some sugar water each day, and that they get very excited when I do that. And also I put an orange in there because they use that as their food, okay? So that looks super, super duper. Let's see what else we have over here. All right, my good friends. Sorry. All right, so I remember yesterday we were thinking a little bit, I know I would talk a lot about this cycle, don't I? That happens. So yesterday we made this awesome caterpillar on a leaf. We used our crayons to do that. And I think today what I'd like to make is, let me see, what do I want to make today? So we made the caterpillar on the leaf. I think what I'd like to do next is maybe the, let me copy of it. Well, I guess today we'll do the chrysalis then. Here's the chrysalis. So Mrs. Wise was remembering our chrysalis. Do you remember what color the chrysalis was that we have? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was brown. So I'm going to get my brown crayon, and Mrs. Wise is going to color that chrysalis here brown. Oh, the butterflies are flying around over there. I can hear them with my ears. So coloring, when I color, I don't hold it like this, because if I hold my crayon like this to color, then I can't see really where I need to be. So what I want to do is I want to pretend like my hand is like an alligator. Look at yum, 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 yum. And I want to grab onto that crayon, right? So I can practice that yum, 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 and grab right on. If my crayon goes straight up and down like this, when I color, then my hand gets too tired, okay? So can you see? If it's like straight up and down like that, my hand gets too tired, and it's really difficult to color that way. My whole arm is moving, which makes my hand very tired. So what I really want you to think about doing when we color is I want you to really think about making that crayon go to sleep. See how it's laying down instead of sticking up? If it sticks up when you color, then your whole hand gets tired. But if you kind of let it lay down, you can let your other fingers do the work. And then we can think about moving that wrist. Remember which part of your body is the wrist? This part that bends? You can hold this part down, and then we can just move your wrist back and forth. And that's really great coloring. So that way your body and your hands won't get too tired. It takes a lot of practice, so don't get frustrated if it gets tricky for you. Just do the best you can, okay? So yeah, that's what my chrysalis looked like when it was hanging. That's so cool. All right, that looks like it's done for today. Super job. I do want to think about just my butterfly life cycle. We have the egg. After the egg comes the caterpillar. The caterpillar creates that chrysalis, and then we saw that butterfly pop right out, didn't we? So egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. And then the butterfly lays an egg that grows into a caterpillar that forms a chrysalis, and out pops the butterfly. So this is called the butterfly life cycle because it goes around and around just like a bicycle wheel. See how it goes around and around? It doesn't stop. Those are some changes that happen in the spring. It's just the coolest thing. So that's why I want to show you that, is that I just find it really fascinating and interesting to learn about. So I like to share the things that I like to learn with you. I hope that's okay. Okie doke. Let's see what's next on our list. Mrs. Wise makes a list to help me remember. Did our caterpillar, check in color. Oh, let's think about some letters. Let's think about the letters. Mrs. Wise has, I'm just gonna grab my dry erase board. And I do have a dry erase marker for us to use. This is a little messy, but that's okay. All right, so I remember yesterday we were learning about the letter G. Do you remember that letter G? So I got my dry erase board to show you that when we make the uppercase G, right? I know that we can go to the top and we can go around, see that magic C? Up, and then a short line like that across the middle. Can you see, or is that light right in the way? Is that better? And then for the lowercase g, we can make that magic C, up and down with a monkey tail. Look at that. Yeah. So I love the way that my letters are going right on the line where they go, and that lowercase g has got that, it's a hanging letter. So I wonder if I could make some uppercase G's. Sometimes when I make them and I practice, they get better and better. Now, should my G's be floating way up here? No, Mrs. Wise, no, no, no. Try again. Should my uppercase G be real big like that? Nope. No, 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 Mrs. Wise. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. You have to make it on the line. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think my best one, I like this one the best. Sometimes I like to do that, find the ones that I think are the neatest and circle those. It's kind of fun. Okay, and for the lowercase g, Mrs. Wise is going to think about, whoa, making that magic C. See it? Fly up and dive down to make that monkey tail. Magic C. Fly up, dive down to make that monkey tail. Magic C. Fly up, dive down to make that monkey tail. Look at these G's. Those are nice hanging letters. Magic C. Fly up, dive down to make that monkey tail. I could go on forever. I love making G's, right? And I learned that that G says g, 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 like grapes, and g, g, green, and g, g, goofy. You know, Mickey Mouse's friend? Yes. And girl, g, 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 go. Glad, G, g. Can you think of anything else? Gorilla. And let's think of one more. G, g. Can you think of anything? Get. Sure, that works for me. Yeah, really nice. So those are some nice letter G's for today. I thought that would be helpful for us to think about. All right, could you show me those ready hands, please? We didn't do this yet today, but I always have it ready. We're going to be listening with our whole body, right, guys? Not just with our eyes. We use our eyes, but we have to use our ears, right, to make sure we're paying attention. Be listening with our quiet mouth, because if you're talking and I'm talking, then it makes it difficult for you to hear what we're learning about today, right? You have to have quiet hands and a quiet, still body, right? I love when you listen with your heart, and you guys do such a great job doing that, right? I believe in you, and I know that when you listen with your heart and listen with your brain, that then you'll remember this information and keep it with you for your whole life. You'll remember us doing this when you get older even. It's so cool. All right. Let's think about some sight word practice. Mrs. Wise had that ready for us. So our new sight words are number words, right? So we were talking about this yesterday too. We were talking about 1. Can you say what? 2. 3. 4. And 5. So now I have my dry erase marker, right? I can show you what I mean. So this is just like that number 1, right? This is just like that number 2. This is just like that number 3. This is just like that number 4. And this is just like that number 5. That is so cool. So these are the names. Like this is the picture of the number, and this is the name. This is the numeral, and this is the number name. Huh, so cool. So this is how I make the number 1 for math, and this is how I write the number 1 for maybe a story. I have 1 nose. 2. I have 2 daughters. 3. I have 3 pickles. Maybe, I like pickles. 4. I have 4 animals in my house. 2 dogs, 2 cats. 1, 2, 3, 4 animals all together. 5. I have 5 fingers. See that? Good. So there are other ways to represent numbers too, you know. So we have got the numerals, we've got the number words, but I could also say there's 1 dot. I could represent this number in a different way. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's lots of different ways to think about numbers. You guys are thinking like mathematicians, aren't you? So there's 1 dot. So this is the numeral 1. This is the word 1, and that shows 1 dot. This is the number 2. This is the word 2, and that shows 2 dots. This is the number 3, the numeral 3. This is the word 3, and there are 3 dots. Huh, that's the number 4, the numeral 4, the word 4, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. Cool. Here's the numeral 5. Here is the word 5, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. There's lots of different ways that we can practice this stuff. I love it. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye to my numbers. Bye, number 1. Bye, number 2. See you later. Bye, number 3. Bye, number 4. And bye, number 5. So these number words, we can use these when we're talking, when we're describing something, right? They're good describing words to make our sentences that we write a little bit longer. That's really cool. All right, I'll put those right over here for now. And let's see, what else do we want to do today? Well, let's do a little bit of our writing. Okay. So I know in our remote learning plan this week, we have got something cool that we are writing. We're thinking about beginning, middle, and endings of stories, right? So I want to show you first an example of what we're up to this week. All right, so this, it's kind of dark on my printout. I'm so sorry. I hope you can read it. It says, this is the beginning of a story. This is, we're doing some feelings writing now. That's exciting. Some feelings writing. Okay, so it says here, it was a sunny day. I was so happy that I went to the beach with my friend. Oh, look at that. And there's the car with the person and their friend going to the beach. Look at that. There's the sun and the birds. Look at all these details and lots of colors that this person used when they were writing their story. We had lots of fun building sandcastles. I felt happy. Wait a minute. We're talking about our feelings. I know happy is a feeling. I felt happy. Look at there they are building the sandcastle. The friends are there. Look at there's the wagon even. Wow, and the water and the sand. Look at all these different colors and shapes that this person used when they were writing. This author did a great job. We went swimming in the ocean. I can't wait to go back. Look at them swimming in the ocean together. That looks like fun, doesn't it? That's the end. So it looks like first was the beginning, and it was a sunny day, and I was happy to be at the beach with my friend. There's that word happy again, feeling. Next, they had fun building the sandcastle. They felt happy still. And then last, at the end, we went swimming in the ocean. I can't wait to go back. What a great story. Well, I'm going to write a story too. And I haven't really thought about it yet. So I hope you can help me with this because I'm not sure what to write about. Sometimes there's so many choices that it's difficult to make one decision about what to write about. But as an author, that's one of the things we have to think about is, what do I want to write about? What's important to me, right? So I'm going to look at this. This says, what can I write about? Now, these are just some ideas. You could use an idea of your own, but let me get close here. So I could kind of choose what I want to write about today. Let me see. Going to the movies is a fun one. Playing at the playground. There's so many good choices here. Look at losing a tooth. Playing outside. Doing some gardening. These are all great choices. Swimming. Working with technology. Taking care of pets. Making food. Eating a meal. Going to a cabin. Going on vacation, celebrating a birthday, going to the beach. That was the example that we saw. Remember that? Playing with toys. We could write about our family or school, playing sports, playing with a friend, or we could write about our grandparents. I don't know what I want to write about today. Now, you'll get to make your own choice when you do your work for this week, right? But I think Mrs. Wise is going to choose, maybe I'll do eating a meal. No, I don't think I want to do eating a meal. So do you see what I did there? I made a choice and I thought about it and I said, today I don't feel like doing that. I think today I'm going to do taking care of a pet. That's what I'm going to do. Mrs. Wise made a decision. So I chose what to write about. Okay, so let's think. Taking care of a pet. Let me think about that. Now I know there's been a pet near my daily meeting today. Should I write about my dog, Monty? That's a great idea. I could write about Monty. Okay, so first, let me think. First, what could I write? Let me get my pencil. Get my pencil ready, but I'm going to think about it first because I know that first I have to think, then I have to plan, and then I'll think about writing. So first, I heard Monty barking. Yeah. Okay, so first he was barking. Okay. Next, what could he be doing? Next, he was hungry. Okay, and then last, I gave him his food. Okay, all right, so let me think about that. I'm going to plan it now. So first, he was barking. Next, he was hungry. And wait, maybe I'll do first, he was barking because he was hungry. Okay, and then I gave him some food. Okay, and then he felt happy. You see what I did? I made a plan, and when I talked it out, I changed my plan a little bit. I revised my plan. I changed it because I thought of a better idea, a different idea. It's okay to do that. That's what authors do all the time. All the time. So it's okay if you start to write and you think, and then you think, wait a minute, I have a different idea. All right, so let me just see what we can do. So my first idea was going to be that I could hear Monty barking. I heard Monty bark. He was hungry. Okay, so Mrs. Wise doesn't always know how to spell all of my words, so I'm going to do my best to sound them out. Listen, I space heard Monty bark. He was hungry. Okay, all right, I'm going to draw him. I'm going to draw that guy, Monty. Here he is. Here he is with his little ears. See him? He's going to have his mouth open. And here's Monty with his feet. He's got 4 feet. He's got a cute little tail. He's got some ears and some eyes. He even has a little nose. I'm going to make him with his mouth open. I'm going to use the black one. I'm going to go like this because he was doing that with his mouth. And then he's kind of a brown dog. So I'm going to use brown to color him. Do-do-do-do-do, la 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 la. La 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 la. It's okay to sing a little while we color, right, guys? Okay, so but now I think I'm going to use a speech bubble. And I'm going to write woof. That's what he was saying. Woof! Woof, 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 woof. And maybe I'll even draw a little bit of grass. Do, 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 la, la, la. Woof, woof, woof. He was outside barking. See my sunshine? That's how I know. Maybe he was outside barking outside my house. That looks pretty good. I forgot something, boys and girls. I forgot to write my name. Mrs. Wise. Okay, so remember first, I heard Monty bark. He was hungry. Okay, what happened then? Next, I got his food, period. I put it in his bowl. Okay, so maybe I'll draw a picture of Mrs. Wise getting the food ready for him. Yeah. Yeah. So here's Mrs. Wise. Do. Okay, let me get my hair. Mrs. Wise's hair is crazy, huh? There's Mrs. Wise. Good. All right, I'm gonna wear a blue dress today in this picture. La la la. Okay, so I'm gonna get the food. So I gotta put the arms out, get the food ready, right? I'll make my legs. I'll wear some shoes in this picture. I'll even put some grass. Sometimes I like to do that all around like this. Okay, so then I gotta get the bag of food. So here's the food, the bag, like this. There's the bag of food. And then I'm gonna make, maybe I'll make the, here's Monty's bowl. Okay, out comes his food. Now, do you know that Monty loves his food? Look at all this food I'm putting in. Putting it in there. And then I know that this is Monty's because look, I'll write his name here. Sometimes I have to get my pencil back to write it. Monty. Okay. Next, I got his food. I put it in his bowl. That looks good. Oh, Mrs. Wise doesn't have a face. Hold on. I'm going to smile because I always like helping my animals. Aw. So wait, let me just look at this again. I heard Monty bark. He was hungry. Then, next, I got his food. I put it in his bowl. Okay, so last, let me think. So first he was barking because he was hungry. Next, I got him his food. And then last, he was going to be happy, right? So I'm going to write Monty ate his food, period. He was so happy. Should we have him wag his tail? His tail was wagging. Okay, so that's the end of our story, right? So let's make him wagging his tail and then we'll read this story together. Monty ate his food. Over here. Here's Monty again. And I'm going to try and make him look the same as I did before because that way you'll know it's him. There's Monty, see him? Okay, we'll get his bowl. Here's his bowl, right? Now it's empty because he ate it all. Monty's bowl. All right, I'm going to draw him here with his little triangle and a smile because he's happy now that he ate his food. Okay, I'm taking my time on this. Oh, do you know how to make it? So I gotta make sure you can see his smile real good in this though, because I said that he was so happy, remember? There's a smile. Do you know how to make something look like it's moving when you draw it? Look at, you put a little bit of like this, so it looks like his tail is going wiggle, 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 wiggle. He's wagging his tail, huh guys? And then this story was happening outside for me, so I'm gonna keep that theme and just make some grass here. And I want a sunshine, and then I think we're done. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's reread our story. I'm so glad you guys were here to help me with this. All right, there were three parts of our story, the beginning, the middle, and the end. In the beginning, I heard Monty bark. He was hungry. Yep. In the middle, next, I got his food. I put it in his bowl. Yep. The third part, the end part, is Monty ate his food. He was so happy, his tail was wagging. So Mrs. Wise really sounded out these words. I don't always spell correctly. I try my best to sound out the words, and I really just want my reader to know what this is about. At the kindergarten level, we're worrying mostly about that we can get our thoughts onto this paper and that we know the sounds that we hear, okay? So don't worry. Don't worry if you make a mistake and you later find out that maybe his is spelled a little differently. Don't worry about that. I want you to think about the sounds that you need to put on the paper. That's our focus in kindergarten, okay, guys? We'll worry about tweaking all that stuff up later. Don't you worry. All right, friends? What an awesome story. Thank you so much for helping me today with all that. Let's just bring this back for today. And it says, remember, together we made this beautiful bird. Today is for you. What will you do? I don't know. Let's make it a good one, friends. All right. Love you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.